Yes boys, welcome back to this brand new FIFA 20 Ultimate First Weekend League French squad. As you can see by the title of the video, today is going to be a video on a first weekend league squad. It is going to be a French squad, as you can see by the thumbnail. Shout out to Packy Bale, by the way, that does make my thumbnails for me. He's a really nice guy. I really do hope you go ahead and check his Instagram out and drop him a follow. That'll be much appreciated. He really does work hard on the thumbnails for my channel, so that'll be much appreciated if you can check him out. But as you can see by the thumbnail, featuring in today's squad, we've got Umtiti, Lacazette and Dembele, and pretty much I'm going to be walking through the squad and showing you how good it's going to be and showing you a few formations that you can use and a few formations that I have been using. If you want to see a full-on formation tutorial video, then definitely go ahead and smash the like button. Let's aim for 20 likes in this video. If we can hit that, that would be amazing. But yeah, make sure you do go ahead and drop a like. Also, make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you are new. That'll be much appreciated. And make sure you do turn notifications on as well, and you won't miss a single video that does go live on my channel. Once to Watch does drop today at 6 PM, so we will be getting our Once to Watch pack, which is approximately 2 hours before I am recording this video. So yeah, without further ado, we are going to jump straight into the squad builder, show you a few. I'm going to walk you through each position at the beginning and then tell you who's the best players in the team, stuff like that, show you some formations that I have been using, and just showing you my club. It's a bit of a club tour as well. It's obviously no one's seen my team at the beginning of FIFA 20. I did do a lot more on that last year, but starting off in net, we do have Areola, who I have played 42 matches with. Very, very good for me in net. Eventually I would like to upgrade into an icon or potentially like Hugo Lloris. But for 7k I got him literally on the web app before the game even came out, and he was been so good for me. Such a solid keeper, highly recommend him. You can't go wrong with him. And then at right back we do have Malcute, who I did pay 4.3k for. Also played 42 games with him. Very, very good card. Highly recommend him at right back. Very, very good. And then at right centre back, I do have Diallo from PSG. Very, very solid player. 6'1", 78 defending, 76 physical. He's good at dribbling as well, good at passing, and amazing pace. He kind of has everything that you need out of a centre back. I'm surprised he's so cheap. Obviously, the better centre-backs, the higher-rated centre-backs are way more expensive, like Varane, stuff like that. But this Diallo, for his price, 950 coins, I highly recommend him as a centre-back in the squad. I really do think he's very, very good and amazing for the price that you are paying for him. And then at left centre-back, we do have Umtiti, who is a new signing for me. He's only played 11 games. I did pay 47,000 coins for him. Something around that mark, but again, since I brought him in, he's been incredible. 69 pace for me is kind of low. I usually like to have players in defence on minimum 70 pace, I'm not going to lie, but 69 pace, I've not noticed his pace to be too much of an issue. I really do think he's very solid at the back. He's only 6 foot, so he isn't the most tall centre back on the game, but again, he's very, very solid and very all round, a very, very good card for me. And I highly recommend him at centre back because I really do think he is solid. But at left back, we do have Roussillon, who is 10,000 coins. That is what I paid for him. He's played 42 games for me. If we do actually check him on the market, compare price, he is now selling for 20k, so I've doubled my coins on him. I did actually snipe him when he was off the market early on in the game when it first came out, but again, can't go wrong with this guy. I think he's one of the best left backs on the game, definitely the best French left back on the game for me. He's had a massive upgrade on last year, and I really do think he's very solid, so I recommend him highly as well. The only issue I would say is the fact that he's high medium. It'll be way better if he was medium high, obviously, and stay back a bit more. But again, I haven't noticed that as much of an issue with him, so don't let that put you off when you are looking at the card, because it doesn't always tell you everything. You kind of need to use the card to be able to be comfortable with it and understand that it is good. But again, highly recommend this guy. Very quick left back. I feel it's important to have your left back and your right back to be very quick on this game. Always have like 85 pace minimum, because people abuse a winger play. Obviously, if they've got players like Mbappe and they've got players like Salah, Neymar, Messi, anyone like that, they're going to run right past you if you have a left back or right back that isn't quick enough. But moving on to the right centre mid, we do have Moussa Sissoko, who I paid 36k for. 30 games for me, 4 goals, 11 assists, and 3 yellow cards. This guy, I can't stress it enough, is immense. He's so good in the midfield. Genuinely, he's got 91 stamina. He just doesn't stop running all game. So good for me. Genuinely can't emphasise enough how good he is, and I highly recommend that you pick him up. If he had skill moves, it'll be even better, but the card is just so solid. and so good for me. He's high, 6'2". He's like the cheap Pogba, but without skill moves, but he's just so good. He's got a massive upgrade on last year. He was only 76 rated last year, and now he's 81 rated. Definitely worth the 36k. People probably look at it and think, oh, 36k for an 81 rated centre mid, what are you talking about? But I can't stress it enough, he's so worth that amount, and I think it's a reasonable price for him. So yeah, highly recommend him. I do have a player review on my channel on him, so if that is something you want to see, definitely go ahead and check that video out. There'll be a link in the description, or just view the playlist on my channel and you'll be able to find it. But left centre mid, I do have Dembele, who does get the perfect link into Sissoko. I did actually pack him in a 2-player pack, which was extremely lucky. He's got 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. He's not as good as Sissoko, ignore that, sorry, Sissoko. He's nowhere near as good as him, but he's 5'11" and still a very solid card. Decent stamina, nowhere near as good, don't get me wrong, but I've got him there because I packed him in a 2-player pack, and I thought, for the sake of buying another player, I thought I'd use him. I feel like he was definitely good enough, and he lived up to the expectations that obviously were above his head. But at right winger, we do have Ousmane Dembele, who again, a very good card, as we all know. He's got 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, so obviously he's in front of the goal, he can use either foot, and obviously he's a skiller as well, so I'm sure there's a lot of skillers out there that really like this card. So yeah, I highly recommend him as well. Very good for me. 60k. He hasn't been outstanding like other players like Lacazette, like Ben Yedder. He's not been like that, but he's still been a very good player. For 60k, I'd probably say he isn't actually worth that price. I would go ahead and pick up Saint-Maximin for 20k and I'll probably get the same out of him. But 4 goals for me and 4 assists in 11 games. But considering the goals that Lacazette and Ben Yedder are scoring together, that is a good ratio for him. But a very good card. Highly recommend him as well. But moving into right striker, we do have Ben Yedder, who is 23k for me. 42 games, 52 goals and 38 assists. Just incredible. I said it in my player review, make sure you do check it out. The support on that video has been immense as well, so thank you all so much for the support on that. It really does mean a lot. But I paid 24k for him, and I'm pretty sure on the market now, if we do check, he's selling right now for about 40k, so I've literally almost doubled my coins on him as well, which is just incredible. He is going to get a once to watch at 6 PM today, so keep a lookout for that. If he does get informs going on through the year, that'll be a great card to pick up, a great investment obviously. Maybe sell it on in the future if you can, obviously, if he has a good game, obviously for Monaco, stuff like that. But again, he really is incredible, so I highly recommend him. And then Lacazette, I literally just uploaded a player review on this card. Incredible as well, finishes pretty much everything in front of the goal. He's so good. If you get a rebound chance, he's always there to finish it. He's always in the right place at the right time. I paid 116k for him. He has slightly dropped in price. He's currently selling now for 100k, a little bit below that. So probably I'm going to sell him very soon, simply because I don't want to lose any more coins on him, and I feel like he may potentially drop even more. But again, a very good striker, very good. And then we've got Kingsley Coman, who is 22k for me, 10 games, 3 goals, not been great for me, I won't lie. Not happy with what he's been producing for an 84 rated left winger. I feel like his finishing's really poor, medium low as well. You can kind of tell he feels really lazy in game. And the fact that he's right footed and he's only 3-star weak foot is an issue, of course. I like to have players that can shoot on both feet. Obviously, we've got Ben Yedder with 5-star, we've got Lacazette with 4-star, and then we've got obviously Ousmane Dembele with 5-star. But again, this is the squad here. I've played it 4-2-4 because I do want to play 4-2-3-1 in game. Let me know if you do want to see a formation tutorial video going over which are the best formations in FIFA 20. But this is about a 300k team almost, I'd say. Maybe like 280, 300 around that mark. It's about a 300k team, maybe like 350. But again, I do have another 130k. I did manage to pack a good walkout before. I probably will show you that in a future video. But yeah, I really hope you did go on to enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you do smash it a like. I'm not going to go into my custom tactics and stuff like that today, because I want to kind of save that for another video. Let me know in the comment section down below if that's something you want to see. Make sure you do smash a like on today's video. Can we get 20 likes? If we can manage to get to 20 likes, then definitely I will go ahead and release my custom tactics video. They have been playing very well for me. I am in Division 4 currently on Division Rivals. I'm going to keep grinding, keep getting used to the game. My current record is 32-16, so double the wins to the losses. I think I am doing alright. Usually I am a lot better at FIFA than this, but I feel like this is a harder FIFA to adjust to. Definitely go ahead, drop your thoughts down below, that'll be much appreciated. But let me know if there's any upgrades you would make to this team. Would you change the team? Would you recommend anything else? But this has been the Ultimate Squad Builder French squad for the Weekend League. I'm pretty sure the Weekend League starts, obviously not this weekend, the weekend after, so we can all stay hyped for that. But I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, smash it a like. Also, subscribe to me if you are new. We're trying to get to 2.9k subscribers. Make sure you follow me over on Instagram at Macartneyben. We're almost at 7k over there. We probably will hit that today. I really am hoping so. So thank you all so much for the support recently. Smash it a like if you enjoyed, and peace.